Hey guys, today's on schizophrenia and psychosis as overgeneralization. Psychosis is overgeneralized, but before we overgeneralize, please allow my brief prelude. As you know, I've conveniently recorded it for our mutual comfort, our mutual convenience, and our mutual luxury. Hey, listen, I'm no spring chicken. I'm really not. Not characterized by spring. I don't have the feathers. I don't cluck like a chicken. Cluck, cluck, cluck. Therefore, I've been around a few preludes in my ears. I'm telling you, this prelude, it's got something that's particularly luxurious. Kind of like let's go nature. Let's go a deer in the woods.
Hello there, my name is Robert Francis.
Deer
You've
in the
stumbled on
woods.
my Unconquering Schizophrenia YouTube channel.
Luxurious.
Me and the bird. That's right. We talk schizophrenia.
Indeed, indeed.
This is the cut of my jib right here for reasons of my medical confidentiality.
That's Mike Duran.
I'm a licensed clinical social worker times 15 years.
I don't know if he interacts
That's
with deer.
That's a lot of gabbing and chatting.
Birds and deer,
Been diagnosed
they interact.
with schizophrenia for a score 5 and 1.
I don't know.
And that puts a little gray fleck in my beard.
A lot of I don't know about nature.
Thank you for joining me on my channel. Now to topic.
Nature is a miracle, isn't it? So many different facets to nature. A deer in the woods, very luxurious, the deer. What an incredible animal that is. Psychosis is an overgeneralization. Psychosis is a massive overgeneralization, and in many ways, in many forms. Sometimes we think all people are out to get us, and that props up psychosis. Other times we think we have special abilities, and that props up psychosis. Sometimes somebody may say something, and we take a specific example of somebody saying something, and we overgeneralize it to the malevolence of all people. It's a global kind of broad kind of perspective. Psychosis is very generalized, and the generalizations support each other, and they're just not accurate. Life is very nuanced, very specific with different people, different contexts, different variables. But the perception of psychosis, when we have it and we look, it's a sweeping overgeneralization about things, lacking nuance and lacking the necessary insight and detail. So it's very, very generalized. It's a generalized phenomenon, and we need to deconstruct it, pull it apart like meat off the rib, and that's how you get away from it, and you attack it singularly in the different facets of it, and you do it with your self-dialogue and your meta-cognitive reflection. But it's a gross overgeneralization of our perceptions. Yes, deer in the woods. The other day I was driving to work, and there was a beautiful deer in the driveway. And usually they run like the deer when they see the car, but he just looked at me and looked at me and just stared at me, and I stared at him because I was like, wow. And then he took off. He ran in the woods. That's where they live, in the woods. They live in the woods. I would wonder if they, I guess what they do is they look for food and stay warm, would be the whole trick of it, wouldn't it? All right, guys, don't overgeneralize, and if you see a deer in the woods, let me know. All right, we'll see you next time.